me, I have the brand new 2021 Orbea Vibe. Now the Vibe is quite a big range, and it's a brand new range for Orbea this year. And this particular one is the Mid H30. So mid, meaning that this has got the mid frame, so the sloping top tube, which makes it a little bit easier to stand over if you want that little bit of extra room. It also comes in a crossbar frame, which is your traditional frame, and that's just called the H30. There are also two other models, which is the H10, and that's the fully equipped model, and we'll talk about in another video. As I said, it's brand new for this year, and Orbea have built this new platform ground up, and it's off the basis of the success of the Gain platform, which they released in 2018. What is different between that platform and this year's model is that this has specific urban geometry. So people really responded to having an ultra lightweight urban e-bike that really looks like a normal bike, but you've just got that little bit of extra oomph when you need it. Very, very light. It's about 14 kilos, this bike. And just look at that stunning integration. That's really one of the highlights of the bike this year. It's really difficult to tell that it's an e-bike, and there is pretty much no external wiring whatsoever. So the integration of the cabling and the electronics has created a very smart, sleek looking bike. It rolls on large 700C wheels. These are actually quite big tyres as well, so you've got a lot of rubber with these tyres. So for cushioning on the road, traction on the road as well. They're 45 by 622 tyres, so they're 45C, so almost 2 inches, so very comfortable. Puncture resistance as well. You can see you've got this reflective band, so really thinking about the urban side of things and visibility. It's got a carbon fork, which helps with its weight, but also takes a bit of the shock out of the road as well, and a through axle, so solid and stable, so really control in your cornering, so you can let it hang out a little bit if you want, actually. Specs on these bikes are incredible. So we've got Shimano 10-speed gear, so it's the Diore drive system. Very reliable, quick shifting, very durable gearing system. Also great if you're riding in variable terrain like we do around Brisbane. We've got some very steep hills. You've got Mount Cootha and Mount Gravatt, and then you've got your long flats as well, so you can get the speed up on the flats, and you've still got the gears to be able to do the hills. But of course with the hills you've also got this beautiful motor. So this is the X35 motor, the e-bike motion. So this has got some new software and some enhancements which make it a smoother ride. It's a hub drive motor. Very small, very discreet, and one of the key benefits of this motor is it completely disconnects when you hit the 25 km/h cutoff, so you don't get any drag whatsoever when you ride it. The battery is fully integrated into the frame here. It's almost a 10 amp hour battery, and it's very debatable what the range width is because you're not going to be riding with power a lot of the time. Orbea quote up to about 70 kilometres. We've had riders who have a 70k commute each day, and they manage to get home still with 2 or 3 bars of battery left, so there's a lot more range there than what Orbea quote. We've also got Magura hydraulic disc brakes, so good strong German brakes, pull you up really quickly, very reliable and beautiful modulation when you do use them. The bike works through a very discreet and handy little display here, or a controller. And this is how you change your power levels. So you've got 3 different levels of power and the ability to ride it with off as well. But I think of it like a traffic light system. So you've got 2 sets of traffic lights, one which indicates what your battery level is, and the other which indicates what your power level is. So just stationary with no flashing. This is indicating that it's in orange level of battery, so about half full for your battery. And you can see when you change, you use the little up and down arrows to increase or lower your power levels. You can see that it flashes. So flashing green means it's in eco. Now we're in the middle level of power, and red is your highest level of power. And you can just change this as you're riding along depending on what you need. It comes with a daylight running light. Great for visibility when you're out on the streets, and a really nice bright tail light as well, and it just automatically comes on when you turn your bike on. You can program it to not come on if you want to, but most people tend to ride with it on because it's just great visibility. Lovely comfortable Sel Royale saddle. This is an urban saddle, so designed to to keep you comfortable when you're in that sort of flatter position, but because of the geometry, you are sitting a little bit more upright with this. So we're very, very pleased to finally have the Orbea Vibes in Australia, really sort of paving the way for a new genre of e-bike as well, with this very light platform, very classy, sleek design. If you would like any further information, please go to our website. We have an article under the brand Orbea, which describes the range. And of course, you're welcome to contact us for any further information or if you'd like to try or buy one.